Hello everyone, in this session we're going to discuss about mouse events in JavaScript. If you want to work with mouse event in JavaScript, we have an interface called MouseEvent Interface that provides collection of properties as well as collection of event types. The event types are nothing but click event, double click event, mouse over, mouse out. These are the events, all comes under event types. And we have some other properties also, that is nothing but event properties. By using those properties we can detect which mouse button was pressed when the mouse event was triggered, and where exactly you clicked on the page, and we can get the x coordinate and y coordinate of the buttons also. Yes, let us start working with the properties first, then we can go for event types. Yes, can you see I have a page is ready here. Let me fire an on click event here. So on click is also in a mouse event. For this example purpose, just I am going with on click. So just I am firing a function my event. So when a user clicks on this div, so nothing but this is the preview also. You can check the preview of it so that you will understand this is the preview. When I click this, it will look for a function called my event function. So I have to define this function my event. Now I want to show you event object first, nothing but I want to discuss about the properties of event object, mouse event object. Let us discuss those properties. To work with this, we have to pass a predefined parameter called event. So this event object contain all the event properties which are going to fired on an event. Nothing but when we are clicking, when we are on click, when you are firing on click event on that div, particular div, so this function is going to fired with event object. So what this event object, let me pass the parameter also here, and you can just check it so you will understand exactly what is going to happen here. I am passing this event object here, just console log. I am logging the information of it. This is event. Just you can check it when you click on this div, so you will get the information, complete information in terms of properties. We will get it here. Can you see? So I'm clicking on this. Let me refresh the page, and I'm just clicking on it, and can you see this is the mouse event interface. This interface contain collection of properties as well as event types. Can you see now? If we can expand this object, we can see all the properties which are related to mouse event interface. So alt key is pressed or not. So when I am clicking the button on the div, you press the mouse key, you press the alt key, or you press some shift key or control key, like this also we can find, and where exactly you have clicked on the screen. So we have something called page X and page Y, or we have something called client X and client Y, approximately same but little bit difference is there. We will explain you in the properties exactly what type of event this is. So at the bottom, if we can go, we have a property called type property. What type of event this is? Called click event. What is the target? Exactly where you have clicked the mouse on this entire body. So this is, we have something called target also, div.block. That means you clicked on a div which contain a class called block. This is exactly, if you can observe all these properties, these are the properties which are related to your mouse event interface. For example, can you see this alt key is false now? Let me do one thing. I am pressing alt key in my keyboard. I am clicking on this div. Now I clicked on this div by pressing alt key. Can you see the control is going to be true? Earlier it was false, now it was true. In the same manner, we have control key is also there. Let me do one action now. Control alt key, control alt, and I'm clicking on this div. Can you see? So it is going to be true. I mean, when you are clicking an event, so are you pressed control key, or you pressed alt key, or you pressed shift key is the manner. Can you see? This is also true, and this is also true now. Control key is also pressed. At the bottom, can you see we have shift key. Now let me do another action here. In this, I want to press all these three keys. I want to press shift, control, alt. Let me click on it on the div. I clicked by pressing all these three keys. Now you can observe alt key is true, control key is also true. When you're doing some action, you press all these three keys. Can you see? The shift key is also true. How can we access these values? If you want to access these properties and their values associated with them, so just we can write event dot the property name. What is the property name? I want to go with the alt key. What is the alt key value? In this situation I'm not doing anything, just I'm clicking it. Alt key value is going to be false. So now you can do one more click here. I'm pressing alt, I'm clicking. Can you see the value is going to be true now? Because so when you're clicking on the div, you press the alt button, something like this, right? This is what exactly the event. And we can find the type of event also. What type of event this is, what type of event type. I mean, we have some event types in our event object, event interface, guys. Here we have. So the event types are nothing but click event, double click event, and mouse hover, mouse out. All the event types are also there. We will discuss them also. Now you can click on it. If you can click, so this is type of event is going to be click event. Okay, like this we can access all the properties, and you can check. Now I'm going to print one more time the whole overall event object reference here. Click on it, and this is the complete reference of MouseEvent. Is a built-in interface, or we can call it as a MouseEvent object also, right, that contain collection of properties and event types. Yeah, these are all the properties. Now I want to talk about here. We have client X, client Y, and we have page X, page Y. Can you see? All are having the same values. Here we have something called screen X and screen Y. But if you can observe the difference here, screen X, screen Y values may be somewhat different, but client X values, client Y, and the page X, page values are different. So what is this page X and page Y, client X and client Y? These properties we may face a question in interview also. Let me discuss these 6 properties: page X, page Y, client X, client Y, and screen X, screen Y. Let me write it. Console.log client X, object dot client X, CLI, object dot client X. This is going to be object dot client Y. So let us change the label also. Now we will get the coordinates, X coordinate and Y coordinate of the window. Can you see now? I'm clicking on it. This is the browser window. Based on that browser window, where exactly you have clicked the mouse, can you see exactly? I'm clicking on this E. So this is E, right? Just I'm clicking there. So can you see the coordinates 110 and 47. X coordinate is nothing but, so we can get the horizontal coordinate and vertical coordinates of the mouse event you clicked on the screen, so relative to the current window. This is the window. So based on this window we will get the information, right? So if I can go with the same properties with page X and page Y, we can get the X and Y coordinate of the mouse event you clicked based on the, I mean, it is relative to the current document. This is current window, that is current document. Now we are going to see one more thing called, this is going to be page X and this is going to be page Y. Now we will get the X and Y coordinate relative to the current document. This is page Y and this is going to be page X. Let us write it. Now you will almost all you will get the same window, nothing but in this window only the document was loaded here. This is the document we have. MouseEvents.html is a document. The document was loaded in this window, and we know that for every window who is, for every document who is the father, so window is the father. So every object in JavaScript, window is the father. Can you see? Both are same, guys. Nothing difference is there. But if we can go to screen object, then there will be a different. The screen object will catch us the complete screen of the machine you are using. I mean, it will include taskbars also. Now let us go with the screen also, so that we will understand. Definitely there is some difference in Y coordinate, not in X coordinate. Why? Because in the X coordinate, I mean, so this is horizontal, right? This is horizontal. So in this horizontal manner, we don't have any taskbars, any toolbars and all. So same width may be the X coordinate may be same and Y coordinate may be different, because Y coordinate, if you can observe, this is what Y coordinate we have. So in this manner we will check the Y coordinate, right? Now can you see here? So let us go with this as a screen X. Maybe screen X value doesn't change, I am thinking. So because in the horizontal way we don't have any toolbars and taskbars, so I'm thinking we don't have any problem with the X coordinate. Let us go with the Y coordinate here. SCREN, screen Y. So now you can check it. We will get the height and width, we can get the X coordinate and Y coordinate of the current window, current screen, guys, relative to the current screen. So now you can see this is exactly the X property is same for everything, and page X is also same, and client X is also same, but Y property, do you see, but these are 133, but this is going to be almost all 10 pixels difference is there, height difference, because of it is including taskbars and toolbars, guys. That's the reason we are getting some more X coordinate value here, right? This is exactly client X and client Y. We will get the X and Y coordinate of the mouse event where you clicked on the screen relative to the current window. Here this is relative to the same, this is also same, but it is relative to the current document, and this is related to the current screen, whatever the screen we are watching. For example, if your screen is very big screen and if you are having more toolbars and more taskbars, then the height may be, so the Y coordinate may be changes. This is exactly the event properties, and please watch this event properties completely, the reference. Once again, this is enough, I am thinking. So I think you have an idea how to access all the events now. So event properties, so can you see, if I click on it, this is the event object. Just explore this event object so you will understand all the properties of it, what are the properties and all. So exactly what type of event this is and all also we can check. And moreover, if you want to know which type of button you clicked up, can you see this is the button, right? So we have so many we are going to do so many actions on the screen. So here we have a property called button, returns which mouse button was pressed, left button or right button or a middle button or something like. So that button property is going to tell you so what exactly the thing, guys. For example, this button property having some values, guys, 0, 1 and 2, right? So the possible values, 0 means left mouse button, 1 means wheel button, nothing but wheel or middle button, whatever it may be, and 2 means right button. For example, the same values in the Internet Explorer will be changes, guys. If 1 means left button and 2 means right mouse button and 4 means wheel button, this is Internet Explorer. As usual, regular browsers will show you 0 left, 1 wheel and 2 is right mouse button. But Internet Explorer only we have values 1 to 4, right? This is nothing but event object properties. Now we are going to see event types. What type of events are there in our event interface? Let us see all those things, guys, here. Let us discuss about mouse event types. What are the event types are there? Nothing but on click, on double click, context menu, and mouse over, mouse out, mouse move, mouse down, mouse up, mouse leave, all are comes under mouse event types. Let us discuss one by one and let us get the difference between all the different event types we have here and all. Yeah, let us continue with an example regarding this mouse event types. First I want to talk about mouse out, mouse over, right? I am going to fire an event on mouse over. When I keep mouse on a div, what you want to do, when I am removing mouse from the div, what we have to do. So let us write an event, my event or something like, you can take any function there, right? This is my event. So now I am coming there. This is, let us define the function my event space. Yes. When I keep mouse on this div, definitely this event is going to be fired. I mean, let us write alert message here and we will check whether it is calling or not. Just it is not clicking, just keep the mouse on it and we will understand exactly what happened here. Just I'm writing hi message and try to refresh this page, try to get this page output and we will see the output. Just I'm getting the output hi, and just you can check it. This is the exactly I'm keeping mouse on it. When I'm keeping mouse on this div, I'm getting the alert. Perfect. Now my mouse is here, just I'm keeping the mouse on it, just I'm getting the output. So mouse over, we are getting the output. For example, I want to change the background color of the particular div when you change the mouse. Yes, how can we change the background color? By default some background color is there. This is the background color. I want to change the background color of the particular div. So to get it, so I just want to assign an ID here. So this is going to be an ID. We can get the element by using class name also, but we didn't discuss document object and their methods, right? In the later sessions we will discuss them, and there I will tell you exactly how can we get an element by using class name. But let us go with an ID here. ID is going to be block, something like this is going to be ID called block. So based on this I have to get this information here. So you can get this information where div equal to document dot get element by ID. This is going to be block, right? We have all the information in this div. If you want, you can just print it so that you will understand exactly what type of information the div is having and all. If you can print this, you will understand. So this contains all the complete information. Now I want to change the background color. To change the background color, we have a property called style property. This is the predefined color. Which element background color you want to change? This element. What is the reference of this element? This is the div. I have taken a variable called div. So div dot property dot div dot style dot css property. What is the property I want to provide here? So background color. This is the CSS way. This is the JavaScript way. The CSS properties all are going to be accessed like this. So background hyphen color, that is for CSS, but this is JavaScript, background color directly, and here C is going to be capital. Exactly. So background color, I just want to change this as a red color. Then when I keep mouse on it, definitely can you see it is going to be changed. Let us refresh the page first and keep mouse on it. Background color was changed. So it is fine. When I am removing the mouse from the div, you have to get the same background color, right? Hover one color, remove one color. I want to get it, guys. Exactly. Can you see now? I want to write one more event on an element that is nothing but onmouseout. Onmouseout is also one more event. When I am removing the mouse from this div, so we can get another function, guys. Let us write a function called rollback or anything. You can write any function, no worries. Rollback I am writing. Can you see now? This function is also going to be defined. When I am removing the mouse, you have to get the color back. What exactly the color is? Some dark color or some gray color we are giving. I want to get the color back. So definitely when you are mouse out, so when hover, this event is going to be fired. When your mouse out, this is going to be fired. Two functions we can, two events, this is two event attributes we can fire on a same element. We can write click event also, no problem, right? So now can you see here, I'm going to write div dot style dot same property again, background color. Yes, you can go with the background color property. So this is going to be actual color. What is the actual color of it? Hash d4. So this is equal to symbol hash d4 d4 d4. This is the actual color I'm giving you. When you hover the mouse, we are getting the color. This is the div, hover and remove, and the events are working both. Mouse over is working, mouse out is working. You want to click event also? Yes, you can write click event also. On click equal to, just let me write alert here. So we can write like this also, guys. Just you can check it, hi message, definitely it is going to work. Or you don't want to write inline, so you can write a function also, but I'm just writing alert on click this div. Can you see when I keep red color, I'm clicking on this. If you can click now, I'm getting so hi message. I hovered this also, then automatically you are getting this. Click on it, you are getting alert. Once alert closed, and this is mouse out now, so automatically color is going to be changed. Even click event is also firing, guys. For example, click event is also firing. This is how we can fire multiple events also on a single element. Exactly. This is mouse over. When I keep mouse on the element, one time the event is going to be fired. So when you are mouse out, one time the event is going to be fired. Hover, event will be fired. Whatever you can do, just hover on the element, so the event is going to be fired. But here we have mouse leave and some other events are also there. Mouse move. What is the mouse move? Moving the mouse on the div, so then the event is going to be fired continuously. How many times you are moving the mouse on the particular div, that is going to be fired. But this is one time. Mouse over, just hover the mouse, the event is going to be fired. Mouse move is not like this. When you are moving the mouse on an element, it is going to fire an event continuously. I will show you so you will understand very clearly. Just try to understand here. In this, let me take a paragraph tag. So I want to show you the mouse move event very clearly here. So this is ID. id x, and this is going to be id y, something like this. You can take any values here, no problem. So just I'm taking IDs x and y because I want to get their coordinates. I want to display to you very clearly. So how can I get the coordinates here? So we have to pass the event attribute, event object here, right? Definitely we have to pass event object. If you can pass, that is optional. If you want to work with the properties, then you can pass the event object. If you don't want to use of any property, right, then no need to pass it, simply pass the function, that's enough. Now I want to know the properties also, where exactly you clicked, or it is a mouse over or mouse something like this also I want to know, right? What type of event this is also, and we can fire, right? So I want to go with one more paragraph. This is going to be type, something like what type of event this is, mouse over or mouse out or mouse move or something like, also we can identify. Let us get all the values and let us bind them to the particular paragraph tags in the div. So now this is exactly event object. This is going to be event object. Now I am not talking about the background colors here. So I want to talk about the coordinates exactly when I mouse over, where exactly you have this and all. So let me get the paragraph tag ID here. Document dot get element by ID. This is x coordinate ID dot inner HTML. So we have the property to assign the values to the particular paragraph tag. Inner HTML equal to event dot, let me show you guys here. This is going to be page X or client X or client Y, whatever it may be, you can take anything. This is Y coordinate value, Y coordinate, and this is going to be page Y. So can you see now when I keep mouse on it, the values are going to be done, guys. Can you see now? I'm just refreshing the page. If just to keep mouse on it, so can you see that is x coordinate and y coordinate. If you want to get it clearly, and you can write this as a concatenation x, what is the value of x and what is the value of y, just for the concatenation and for our understanding purpose y. Now just refresh it and you will get the coordinates. Can you see x coordinate is something? So I'm moving the mouse on this. Can you see this is what exactly we are getting some values, guys, right? Are you getting anything? I'm moving the mouse, we are not getting anything. Right now what I want to do, all of you check it carefully. I want to add an event called mouse over and mouse out. When you are mouse out, this is going to be fired. But I want to write one more event called mouse move. This is one more event called on mouse move. This is the event. When I am mouse moving this is going to be fired continuously. This is not hover actually. Keep the mouse on it. When you are moving the mouse on it directly, can you see I'm moving the mouse? Did you see the coordinates are continuously changing, right? I mean, how many times you are moving the mouse, that many times the function is going to be called. Can you see the values are changing too faster? I mean, you are moving the mouse in such a manner. So this is the mouse moving. Exactly. This is mouse move event. Exactly. So how this is going to fire? So this is going to fire continuously when you are moving the mouse on a div. Mouse over is not like that. Just one time. When you keep the mouse on the div, event will be fired. That's off. Right. This is exactly mouse move and mouse over. And mouse up is also there. One more event, mouse up. I mean, you are pressing the mouse button and releasing it. When you are releasing it, then that event will be fired. For example, so I want to write one more here, mouse up. So let us write something called MOUSE, mouse up. What is this mouse up means? Press the mouse button, left button or right button, and release it. Then this is going to be fired. Let me write this alert message here and let me check it whether it is going to call or not. So I don't have keyboard mouse here, just I'm using laptop things. So let us go, and this is working, mouse is working. I'm clicking right left click here. Can you see I'm released it? Now it is getting called, guys, right? So now I'm going to click this right some other click, guys. Can you see now again the event is fired? Now I'm coming here, I'm just clicking one more and this is firing automatically, right? So this was exactly the mouse up, press and release, that is going to be called mouse up. Mouse move, continuously moving. If you want to fire a function up when I'm moving on the particular div, then you can go with mouse move. When mouse is moving continuously on the div, the event is also going to be fired continuously. So mouse over only one time. Mouse out, when you are coming from it, this is going to be called, guys. We have another event called mouse down also. What is mouse up here? The mouse up is going to done when you are pressing mouse button and releasing. What is mouse down here? The event occurs when the user presses the mouse button over an element. Just press it, no need to release, just press the mouse button. The mouse down isn't going to be fired, guys. Can you see now? I want to write one more thing called, this is mouse down. Just you can write this as a MOU. See, mouse down is one more event. Then what is going to happen? This event is going to be fired. Now I went here, the event is not fired, just I'm clicking it, the event is fired. Yes, so and when mouse up is calling here, mouse down, so exactly same, guys, but this is just press the mouse button, it will be called, and this will be called. You have to press and you have to release it, the mouse button, either left click or right click, you have to press and release it, then only this rollback is going to be called, guys. This is exactly the mouse down and mouse up events. Like this we have so many events, guys, right? So this is how we can access the event types in event interface and event properties from event interface, guys, right? So thank you, guys, and we will see in the next session with the keyboard events. Thank you. If you have any doubts, please comment under the video section. Thank you all.